Mine. Here we go. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Yes, I was drinking this. This stuff is like, I'm thirsty, but it's kind of gross water. It's like when you fall out of the boat and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have got that in my mouth. Hopefully you're in the water. Not just, oh, I shouldn't have got that in my mouth. Blah. So, how was your day? I hope your day was good. I spent some of the day outside. It was really, really very warm out today. It was +3, actually, is what the high was when I was outside. I can't believe it's January 12th, I think, today. Isn't it? January 12th? Something like that.
13th.
Is it January 13th? January 13th. And it's +3 out in Winnipeg. Huh. I was on a meeting today and on Zoom, and my friend said that in Galveston, Texas, where he normally is, it was only 1 degree warmer than it was going to be in Winnipeg. So they're having cold weather and we're having warm weather. That's good. Yep. And that was about it. Wee Beast is over at his mom's place, and just sort of sitting around today doing a bunch of stuff, and I had some ideas. So Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie. Yeah, Miss Christie's here.
I just noticed I have dough on my hands still.
Do you have dough?
I still have dough on my
Oh
hands.
my gosh. And you have dough on your hands?
I still have dough on my hands.
Show me.
I guess I didn't wash my hands very well.
You were making,
we're experimenting with some sourdough pizza dough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got dough on your hands? Show the dough on your hands again.
I still have a dough on my hands.
And I have Ray on my hand and me. So it's where's my there we go. Wait, to the camera. There we go. It says me. Dough. Ray.
You should have put it on the outside. So
I didn't think about it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Dough.
Dough.
Dough. Dough for pizza. She made some dough. We're not going to have pizza till tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah.
Yaz is here. Hello, Miss Yaz. How are you today? Miss Yaz, Albert and Yaz are watching. Maybe Barb's watching too. Now I got to remember I got do, re, mi on my hands.
No, you just have Ray and me.
Well, I don't have dough.
I have dough on my hands.
Oh, I have dough in my pocket. Let's read a book, shall we? So, somebody mysteriously left these books at Carmen Neufeld's place. Just left them out the door and said, "Please get these two Tazz." So that was kind of cool. Hi, Miss Christie. Is it Christie or Christie? It's Christie.
Christie like the cookies.
With a tie at the end. Chris Tie. This book is called The Man Whose Mother Was a Pirate. And it's by Margaret Mahy and Mahy. Margaret Mahy and Margaret Chamberlain. Two Margarets. One wrote the book and the other one drew the pictures there. Does that sound like a pirate voice? Hello? Does this sound like a pirate voice too? I guess anybody can be a pirate. Yeah. There once was a little man who had never seen the sea, although his mother was an old pirate woman. The two of them lived in a great big city far, far from the seashore. The little man always wore a respectful brown suit and respectful brown shoes. He worked in a neat office and wrote down rows of figures and books, ruling lines under them. This must be a British book. Ruling lines over them. There he is there. Ruling lines. Tarzan also ruled lions. Groan. Well, one day his mother said, "Shipmate, I want to go see the sea again. And I want..." Oh, I shouldn't say it like a man pirate, right? "Shipmate, I want to go see the sea again. And I would fire my old silver pistol and see the waves jump with surprise." Still sounds like I don't know how to do a lady pirate voice. Mother, said the little man, we haven't got a car or a bicycle or a horse. We have no money. Either. All we do is have a wheelbarrow and a kite. We must make do, said his mother, answering sharply. I'll go and unload my pistol, and I'll polish my cutlass. The little man went to work. What was the title again, please? This book was called The Man Whose Mother Was a Pirate. Barr. Please, Mr. Fat, he begged his boss. Please, may I have 2 weeks' holiday to take my mother to the seaside? I don't go to the seaside, said Mr. Fat crossly. Why should you go? It's for my mother, the little man explained. She used to be a pirate. Oh, well, well, that's different, said Mr. Fat, who'd rather wish he'd been a pirate himself. But make sure you are back in 2 weeks, or I'll buy a computer. That's kind of a weird...
Yeah, that's quite the threat.
That's it.
But check out the eyebrows and mustache on this guy.
That's it. I can't see. There you go.
And then we'll bring it in a little closer. Check out that mustache and those eyebrows.
There. So off they set, the little man pushing his mother in the wheelbarrow and his mother holding the kite. His mother wore a green scarf and gold earrings. Between her lips was an old black pipe, behind one ear a crimson rose. The little man wore his brown suit, buttoned, and his shoes tied. He trotted along, pushing the wheelbarrow, and as they went, his mother talked about the sea. She told him of its many voices. It sings a blooming voice, and smiles as it slaps the ships. It screams and sadly sighs. There are many voices in the sea that gossip too. Where are the great whites sailing? Is the ice moving in Hudson Bay? Is the weather in Tierra del Fuego? The sea knows the answers to a lot of questions, and the one wave tells another. Oh, yes, mother, said the little man, whose shoes hurt him rather. Oh, where are you off to? Asked a farmer or a father. He might be a father. We don't know. He's a farmer for sure, though. Father's implied, maybe. I'm taking my mother to the seaside, said the little man. I wouldn't go there myself, said the farmer. It's up and down with waves and in and out with the tide. The sea doesn't stay the way it doesn't stay up the way a good hill does. My mother likes things that don't stay put, said the little man.
It's true, the ocean does move a lot.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Otherwise it'd be a beach. Or frozen. A frozen lake doesn't move as much. Underneath it does. Something began to sing in the back of his mind. Can that be the song of the sea? He wondered, as he pushed the wheelbarrow. His mother rested her chin on her knees. Yes, it's the blue sunshine, she said in his voice for no reason. It's the blue sunshine, she said, and it's grey with rain. I've seen it gold with sunlight, silver with moonlight, and black as ink at night. It's never the same twice.
I can see why she is interested in going back. It's very dynamic. Fine.
They came to a river. There was no boat. The little man tied the wheelbarrow to the kite, and the wind blew by, ruffling his collar, teasing his neat mustache. Hold tight, mother, he called. Up in the air they went as the wind took the kite. The little man dangled from the kite string. His mother swung her wheelbarrow basket. This is very well, Sam, she shouted to him. But the sea, the sea. It tosses you up and pulls you down. It speeds you along and it holds you still. It storms you and calms you. There's a bit of everything in the sea. Yes, mother, said the little man. The singing in the back of his mind was growing louder and louder. As he dangled from the kite, the kite string, the white wings of the birds in the sky began to look like the white wings of the ships at sea.
She's having quite the adventure.
It looks like she's having fun, hey? Mm-hmm. The kite let them down gently on the other side of the river. Where are you going? Asked the philosopher fellow, who sat reading under a tree.
I'm taking my mother to the sea,
said the little man. What misery! Cried the philosopher.
Well, I didn't like the much I did to start with,
said the little man.
But, there's a song in the back of my head. I'm beginning to think that it might be the sea when I get there. I might like it.
Go back, little man, cried the philosopher. The wonderful things that are never as wonderful as you hope they'll be. The sea is less warm, the joke less funny, the taste is never as good as the smell. Hurry up, the sea is calling, shouted the pirate mother, waving her cutlass from the wheelbarrow. Looks like Jordan Van Sewell a little bit.
A little bit.
The little man trundled his mother along, and as he ran, he noticed that his brown suit had lost all of its buttons. Then something new came in the wooden scent. Glory, glory, it's the salt, cried his mother triumphantly. Suddenly, they came over the hill. Suddenly, there was the sea. There it was.
I can almost smell the ocean air.
Can you see it? Look.
Don't smack me in the face with the book, Tazzy. ABK.
All books kill.
No.
Oh. They don't.
I hope not.
The little man can only stare. He hadn't dreamed of the bigness of the sea. He hadn't dreamed of the blueness of it. He hasn't thought it would roll like kettle drums and swish itself on the beach. He opened his mouth, and the drift and the dream of it, the weave and the wave of it, the fume and the foam of it never ever left him again. At his feet, the sea stroked the sand with soft little paws. Further out, the great, graceful breakers moved like kings into a court, trailing the peacock-patterned sea behind them. What a great visual that is. The peacock-colored sea behind. The little man and his pirate mother danced. Hippity-hoppity-happity hornpipes up and down the beach. The little man's clothes flew into the wind and delighted to be free at last. She's dancing a jig and he's like, the rosy sea captain stopped to watch. Bar, there be two likely people, he cried. Will you be me bosun man? And you, little man, will you be my cabin boy?
Thank you,
said the little man. Aye, sir, roared the captain. Aye, sir, roared the little man, just as smartly as if he'd been saying aye, sir, his entire life. So, Sailor Sam went on board with his pirate mother and the sea captain. And a year later, someone brought Mr. Fat a green glass bottle with a letter in it.
Having a wonderful time,
the letter read. Why don't you run off to sea too? And if you want any more moral to the story than this, you must go see to the sea and find it. There you go.
I like that story.
The man whose mother was a pirate. Brr, she was a pirate. Do you know what her favorite letter was? Bar, do you know what her favorite letter was?
T.
Q. QT. Aren't you a QT? Oh, I see you are a QT. There you go. I see what you did there. Ocean, you did. Oh, do. The puns are coming from everybody now. Well, that was a kind of a cute story. He took his mom. You could, when he was getting there, he could feel that the sea was calling him.
It's a great little adventure.
No, that's right.
I like the ocean.
You like the ocean? I do like the ocean as well.
I haven't been there often enough, but the times that I've been there, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I used to live in on Vancouver Island. I love the ocean. Here's a book. Now, is there any lesson from that book? Yeah, follow your dreams, go to the sea. And by the way, in school, a sea's not too bad. Sea, by the sea, by the sea. Here's a book that I just like the cover of, and then I recognized the artwork. See if Miss Christie, do you recognize that artwork at all? And that name, Nick Bland?
I know we've read some of his stuff before.
Cranky Bear.
Ah, yes.
Which is my nickname for you. And this is from Nick Bland. It's called Some Mums, and some mums are graceful. Some mums are tough. From Nick Bland, creator of the Very Cranky Bear series. So maybe this is gonna a rhyme book. So whomever dropped these off at my friend's place for me, thank you very much. Well, here, I already said this one. Oh, this is going to be a very short book. So we might even get Yaz to bed on time today. Here we go. Some mums are grateful. I almost said grapefruit. Some mums are grapefruit. You're not even looking. There you go. Some mums are graceful.
The grapefruit might be because of the color of the...
Yeah. Some mums are tough. That's a dung beetle.
Super tough.
Super tough.
As was she. She looked like she might have been super tough.
She looks like she's super tough. Some mums can tell when you've borrowed their stuff.
All mums can tell when you've borrowed their stuff.
Some mums can tell when you've borrowed their stuff. Look at that. There's the one, and look at the picture of the mum. That made me laugh very hard. Justin, yes, do you see these? There you go. And the mum's like, I can see that you've used some of my things. Some mums are graceful, some mums are tough. Some mums can tell you when they've borrowed your stuff. You see, some mums are fearless. See what she's doing there?
Polar bear dip.
Well, it's actually just a dip if you're a polar bear.
I suppose so, hey?
Yep.
It still looks cold.
It does look cold. Some mums are fearless, and some give you wings. When pigs fly. I like wings a lot. I really, really like wings. I miss going out for wings. I love wings. Oh, I do. Roasted red pepper and garlic wings. My favorite. Some give you wings, and some tell you tales of incredible things. Who's telling you tales? Well, I will just turn this next page. Aren't I a hoot? Get wise. Oh, you know what's hilarious? Is that there's a... Did you see this? It's plugged into the lamp that's here is plugged into the tree. Oh, we forgot to see what... Did I tell you what who made that book? I forgot. It doesn't matter. Some mums sing softly. La 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 la.
It said mums sing, not dads. This is about mums singing, not Tazz's.
You know what? They say if you take mum and you turn upside down, you get the word wow.
Correct.
I turned mum upside down. I got grounded.
Correct.
Yes. Also the same sound when I've had too many wings in my tummy. And some shout out loud. I am the very model of the modern Major General of information, animal, vegetable, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fight historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. Bet you didn't know I knew that.
I think I heard you do that before, but I don't
I had
think you've done it for our audience
no. That's
here.
that's the Pirates of Penzance. I am the very model of the modern Major General. I am information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. And some mums are easy to spot in the crowd. I like this. Ta-da! I just gotta be me.
That would be me.
No kidding. Penguin. All mums solve problems in their own special way. See that? They're figuring out. Or you can just do that.
Depends on what mood I'm in.
Exactly. A day spent with mum is a wonderful day. It is. I miss my mum. There you go. A book called Some Mums by Nick Bland, and that book was written for Scholastic Books, and it was written in 2000. No, that's 1973 was when he was born. 2015. There you go. So that's a cute book. Hey, I like that. Some mums. We'll keep that. So whomever dropped the books off, thank you very much for dropping the books off. It gives me more things to read. I am planning on doing, I think we'll start at the beginning of February. I will be reading a Zeus book a month. I put on my Facebook page the Zeus books that a Zeus book a day, sorry. I put on my Zeus book, I put on my Facebook page that I'm missing some of the Dr. Zeus books. I think what I'd like to do is try to read them in chronological order from the oldest to the newest. So that would be great. So if you have any that you can lend or you would like to let me purchase or you'd like to let me borrow them, there is a list of them. And they're the ones that aren't very common. I have lots and lots and lots and lots of Zeus books if you would like to trade as well. So there we go. That was the reading of the books today. Yaz, you have to get ready for bed, little Miss Yaz. And I do too, because I'm going to bed early, because I have to be up early for a morning meeting telephone call in the morning. So, have yourself a great day. I hope you had a wonderful day. Please take the time to not only exercise your mind, but exercise your body if you can. That makes it makes your brain and your body feel happy. And yeah, I think that's it. Did we want to say anything else? I think that's all. I thought there was something else. Today is day 301. I know that, and it's book 676 and 677. So that's pretty cool. I think that's it. Hey.
Sourdough pizza dough is now not on my hand.
Uh-oh.
It's on the floor.
It's on the floor. Okay. I don't know what Miss Christie's talking about. Is there anything important we wanted to tell them? No, I guess not. Don't walk over here. There's pizza on the floor. Good night, Miss Christie from Barb, and good night, Miss Christie and Tazzy, and from Justin as well. Good night, Justin. Good night, Barb. Thank you very much for tuning in. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. May your dreams be so cheery till the morning light. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Lots of love from Miss Christie and I. And remember, in a world where you get to choose whatever you want to be, why not always choose to be kind? That's a good one. And later, we're going to talk about a puppy. Before she said, yeah, we're going to have a puppy.
No.
Puppy.
No.
Puppy.
No.
Puppy.
No.
Puppy.
No.
I am the Mary Poppy of the Poppy Peppy Poppy and a Poppy de Petta Poppy de Poppy de Poppy de Poppy de Poppy and Poppy 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 then but Poppy then Poppy de Poppy then.
No.
She said maybe.